what do you make of Starmer's plan? Is growth important? Can it address the situation? Is there a sort of more deep-seated issue here?
I think it raises so many issues, none of which Keir Starmer is aware of, as far as I can see, but focusing on growth. I think it's a very 20th century view. Now, I wouldn't say no to some economic growth. I think for a long time you had this kind of elite pact, right? You had this, okay, inequality is rising since the 1980s. There are a few things that we don't like, but the economy is growing. The average person is better off. They're getting on the housing ladder and so on. But I think that just evaporated following the 2008 financial crisis. And we really need to rethink whether a focus on growth is enough. Firstly, because is it possible? I mean, Keir Starmer, economic growth is a very difficult thing to achieve. There's not like a policy you can pass or a law you can pass and growth is just higher. Otherwise, people would have done it. And I think there are other things to focus on, which are policies that directly help people, policies that improve things like public services. But there's also things like pursuing technological development, right? And there's this book called The Moonshot by Mariana Mazzucato. And she says, look, the Americans aimed to land on the moon. And as a side effect, there was all this great stuff, all these amazing technologies were developed, as well as them achieving their aim. And that was good for growth. And as far as I can see, she explained all this to Keir Starmer and said, the moonshot should be your aim, not growth. You can't aim for growth, right? You aim for something and then you get growth. And he went away and said, okay, let's aim for growth.
Yeah.